It's great to see you.
Hi, Lester.
We have been laser focused on DNA. Is that if you remove that from this equation, does she walk?
Yes, she does. Well, you never know for sure.
Or legally, should she walk?
Yes.
I guess
well,
is the better
absolutely,
question.
legally she should, but you never know what's going to happen. There's two key items: the murder weapon, which is the knife, and also the bra clasp. So there's a 200-page expert report, and it's very important to understand that these are independent experts that were hired by the appellate court to do the testing and retest all of the evidence from the first trial. They have said that it's likely that that evidence was contaminated, that it was collected incorrectly, and that those items should be nullified. And if they are nullified, there is nothing connecting her with that murder.
As a prosecutor, how do you punch holes in this? It sounds like your critical evidence has been largely discredited. How do you try to restore your case?
Well, Lester, here's the problem. We started using DNA evidence in the United States in the early 1990s. The science is 100%. The problem was always the collection, the contamination, and human error. So obviously, one of the things that you do want to do as a prosecutor is go ahead and say, listen, we have procedures, it was collected correctly, it went in these vials, and you go through the step-by-step process. However, we do know from this 200-page report that a lot of those procedures are different from local police station to local police station, which is the same errors we had in the early 90s and the mid-90s here. So there is a learning curve. A
lot of folks who follow this case in this country have had problems with the Italian justice system. And it's difficult because obviously it's a different system. Doesn't mean it's any worse or any better. But now that we're in the appeals process, does the Italian appeals process work to her benefit, more so than it might be in the United States in terms of being able to really retry the entire thing?
Absolutely, because their appellate case review is really like a new trial. You also have, which is different, you have 8 people, 2 judges, and you have 6 jurors reviewing all of the evidence. And it's very important to note that 50% out of the time in Italy, convictions are reversed. In fact, the third defendant in this case got a 30-year sentence, and after his appellate review, it was reduced to 16 years.
So it really is a, hey, let's go back and look and make sure we got this right.
It's like a new trial, new evidence. In fact, there's also a new alibi witness in this case that places her and her boyfriend outside the scene of the crime.
And the court of public opinion can't be discounted. During the first trial, there was so much tabloid press, especially in Italy. There were leaks, many of them that turned out to be false, and many think that worked against her. This seems to be a very different attitude. The reporting seems to be much more straightforward there. How does that change or affect anything?
Well, it changes a lot. In fact, what happened back in 2010 is that there was a civil case wherein she sued the Italian media, and she actually recovered, Lester, $55,000 for leaks of her personal journal. So I think that with that case, the Italians became a little bit more suspicious of how the case was being. She was very labeled as promiscuous. We had Foxy Noxy. We had all of these very salacious items in the media. When she sued and she recovered that money, because remember, defamation in the media there is a criminal offense. That's something that they take very seriously, and I think the public opinion started to change at that time.
This seems to be a much more sober proceeding, and as Chapman told us, we could have a verdict in this at the end of the month.
Another month, and she could also appeal that. Lester, she could go to the Supreme Court in Rome if she unfortunately is not successful there.
All right, Karen Desoto, very good to have you on. Thanks very much. Up next, Memory Lane, the timeless TV classic, The Walt.